Yo, hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. And I'm sure you know what it is because you already looked at the title, but yes, let's just get into this. I'm a gamer. I'm not just talking about video games, although I am a big video gamer, huge video gamer. I'm a gamer in general. I like to do strategic games, I like to play card games, I like to play chess every once in a while. I just like games, I like being strategic. Um, and card games in particular. Back in my teenager years, all the way up until my early adulthood, I was obsessed with Magic the Gathering. It was actually very bad how obsessed I was with it. And I also played Warhammer 40k, Space Marines, Black Templars. I played them, and the problem with Warhammer is it's just way too expensive a game. And I also played a few games on the sides that my friends played, so I played with them so that, we had something to do. But I'm just a gamer in general. But see, the thing is as much as I play video games, I need to have that card game or that strategic game where I can just play on a tabletop and play with my friends on. So I don't know what it's been, but I really wanted to get back into the Pokemon card game, which I did play when I was, oh god, 10, 11, 12. Back when Pokemon was still like at its height of popularity, and it was great back then. I collected it more than played the game, but I even had that rare Charizard card, which is probably not that rare anymore. But I had that, and it was a great time. But I stopped because the real reason why I stopped is I lost my Charizard card. I think it was stolen, and I think I know who stole it. Yeah, so I stopped, and I stopped playing and all that jazz. But I kind of really wanted to get it back into Pokemon, the card game, for a few reasons. One is because, well, I'm starting to get back into Pokemon, as you guys have noticed through various videos that I've talked to you about. Two is, out of all the card games, it's probably the cheapest to get back into. Decks, to pick up decks and to pick up pre-made decks and to pick up actually booster packs, at least from what I've seen, are cheaper than to actually pick up other stuff like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh or I don't know, any other card game that's out there. So I decided to go with Pokemon, and also I saw some pretty good deals for a bunch of random cards online. And also some of my friends agreed that they would play it if, I invested some time into it. I'm not going to invest too much into it, but I did pick up some stuff today, and what I wanted to do is this video, which is one, to kind of show you guys what I got, and two, to kind of see your guys' opinions on possibly doing some videos where I play cards with my friends. No, I'm not stealing Linkar's idea of let's be a card gamer or whatever he calls it, which are great videos and I can't help but watch them, but I'll get into that a little bit later. So I picked up 4 boosters. 3 of those boosters come with 3 special cards, and then I picked up a pre-made deck, which was one of the black and white decks right here. The main reason why I picked that up is because I had fire elementals. Oh, fire energies. Wow, I really have to get back. I don't even remember the rules that well. I could probably, if I dig really hard and deep, remember the rules, but I would have to play with someone that knew the rules. So anyways, yes, the reason, I don't know why I wanted to get back into Pokemon so much other than those reasons, but something's been nagging at me. This is really weird. I've been having some really freaky dreams lately. Some of them has been about picking up Pokemon cards, which is just atrociously weird. And I think that's what's been nagging at me to buy these cards. I need to buy these cards to just kind of get that out because it's really been bothering me. I also had a dream yesterday about me being pranked by my friend who stole my car, and I had to work with Carrie Underwood to get it back. That's just not a right dream. I should be having dreams about being Robin and going out and defeating bad guys with Batman. But I digress. So I'm going to show you the cards. I was going to open them on camera, but I'm an impatient bastard. So I'll show you what I got. And like I said, the 3 of the boosters came with preset cards that you can pick up. And the preset cards are the Evolutionary Chain of Charizard. Charizard is my favorite Pokemon of all time. My first Pokemon, I love it to death. So I had to get the Evolutionary Chain of Charizard, which is right here. I'm going to have to... I can get pretty close to there and the light won't blind it. So I'm gonna make a deck. So I'm gonna try to make a deck around each energy. See how well that works. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show the cards, and you tell me if I got any really good rare or really good Pokemon cards, and we'll go from there. So and I think you can have 3 copies of each card in your deck. I think because all the pre-made decks that I've seen has 3 copies at the most. So first and foremost is I got 3 Charmanders right here. Gotta love that guy. He is just an adorable little bastard. Look at him. Oh, that mouth. Oh, just want to kiss it. Yeah, so, you know what I have to say is that the art has really got a lot better from when I originally played Pokemon. But, and then I got 3 Charmeleons. Again, these are the Pokemon cards that have come with the booster packs. So, I got a booster pack and 3 extra cards, which is the evolutionary chain. And I'm pretty sure that these are good Charizard evolutionary chain cards, and then I got 3 holofoil Charizards right here. And I did buy one online because there is one Charizard that I really wanted to get online, but this Charizard actually looks pretty good compared to some of the heavy hitting Pokemon cards that I've been seeing lately. Let me move this and move this so I have a place to put these cards. Because I don't want anything to get dirty. Dirty. I'm a little bastard when it comes down to keeping things nice, neat, and clean. We'll put it on this. There we go. Something fell. Okay, so we'll just do the quick run by. I got Arcanine. I love fire types. I know they're not the best types in the game, but actually, you know, the problem isn't that fire as a type, and I'm talking about the video game. Fire as a type is not a bad type. It's just they've had bad Pokemon. There's only a few like Infernape, Charizard, Arcanine that are good. I got Flareon. Oh, Flareon. You need Flame Blitz. You don't need Flamethrower. You need Flare Blitz. So I got Flareon. I got Magby right here. Then I got Magmortar. So I'm just missing Magmar. I haven't really even looked at these cards, so I haven't, with the exception of the Charizard cards, I haven't even looked to see how good these these Pokemon cards are. For all I know, they could absolutely suck. Quilava, which is basically useless without Cyndaquil, which I do not have. Again, these cards are pretty easy to get online, so I got 4 Tepegs. So 4 of these bad guys. This comes from the pre-made fire deck, and the reason why I got the pre-made, what's it called, Red Frenzy deck is because it had lots of fire energies. Which then I have 1, 2, 3 Pignites. You know, I feel bad because a fire starter in black and white, I chose him first. Looks cool, but he's really such a horrible Pokemon. And then I got 2 Emboars, one of which is Holofoil, which looks pretty badass, but I don't really like that Flare Blitz right there. Discard all fire energies attached to this Pokemon. That doesn't look too good. Doesn't look too much. The retreat cost is huge. Anyways, moving on. 1, 2, 3 Pansages. Panseer, sorry. Why did I say Pansage? Love this thing. This guy's a little adorable, little rascal, causing shenanigans and tomfoolery. Although I like the water one the most, which is odd because I usually don't like water Pokemon over fire. And then Simseer. Badass looking. Look at him. I got 2 of these guys. And I'm going to butcher some of these names because I'm still getting used to some of the black and white names. Duramaka, I got, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 of these dudes. Which in the game, these guys, when they evolve, are pretty badass, especially if you use Substitute with them to take out the Zen mode. And then one of their evolutionary evolved stage. So he looks pretty badass. Thrash, I don't know. Again, I'm still rusty on the actual rules. Okay, so as you can see, I put them together in types. So that was all my fire that I got. I got Bulbasaur for grass, Gotta love Bulbasaur. He's such an adorable little miscreant. Bellsprout, which is a useless Pokemon pretty much. Actually, I don't know that. Sometimes the card games makes crappy Pokemon good. Kind of like Tangela, who is a crappy Pokemon in general. So I got Tangela. Chikorita. I don't know what it is, but I always had a soft spot for Chikorita and Bayleef. The worst of the starters, pretty much, but I've always had a soft spot for those little those grass types. Holofoil Yama. So, kind of cool. Holofoils. Gotta love them. Pinecone. Gotta get that right in there. Nincada. Is it Holo? No. Why did I say Holo? Okay, there we go. Which I did get as evolved for Ninjask. Although I would want Shed Ninja. I want. Is that an eyelash? Kind of gross. Shed Ninja is a whole lot cooler, but Ninjask is still cool. Never really used him too much in the game. I know he's ridiculously fast. A Holofoil Masquerain. Look at that. That is freaking shiny. Go through these real quick. Combi. Goldeen. Please, Goldeen. You know, Seaking at least has a little use. Goldeen, none. Swanbu. I can never say this guy's name right. Swanbu. Swine. Ooh. Can never say his name right. I don't know why. A Pokemon that I'm happy with, Milotoke. And then I did get a legendary. Of course, I don't know how rare these Pokemon are, so I got Articuno. I really would rather have got Zapdos because Zapdos is, I use him on my Red Fire team, and he's my favorite of the legendaries next to Mew, which I do want to get Mew, and I know I can get him cheap online. And a Holofoil Gyarados, which is pretty badass. Although the whole thing's not holofoil, only the actual art, which I find kind of funny. That some of the cards, the whole thing is holofoil, and sometimes the art is. I did get these from two different series. I got the Black and White series, and then I got the Legends Reborn. I don't know. Sandshrew, useless piece of shit that he is. Always sucks. Rhyhorn. And then Rhydon. And then Donphan. Holofoil Donphan, too. I always like Donphan, too, but... Relicanth. Two Timbers. Which I always loved his evolutionary chains name. Timbers, Girder, you know. Get it? Never mind. Nidoran. Ugh. I said the wrong name. So got him. Got Coffin! Gotta love Coffin! Shinx. Again, I butcher some of the names. From Diamond and Pearl up, I still butcher the names. Because, again, I'm just got back into it this Christmas. Maul. Which apparently since I played, they added in Dark and Steel typing. Carnivine. Swabai. Again, I'm gonna butcher this guy's name because I don't play him that much in Ruby and Sapphire. He's actually horrible in the game. A card that I'm very happy I got, and I know he's not rare, but I love this thing to death. Meowth. I love him. Such a cute little asshole. Lickitung. Look at that badass right there. You know what that tongue is good for. You know what it's good for. A Holofoil Dragonite. I don't know how good this Pokemon is, so you guys let me know if he is rare or anything, but he looks pretty badass, and Dragonite is usually badass. Porygon 2. I'm getting to the end, so don't worry. Hopefully we won't go over 16... we will go over 16 minutes. Banary. Little asshole. I never liked Banary. Bidoof, who is just an HM whore. So I don't see why this doesn't say cut, rock climb, surf, and strength as his moves, because that's really all you're going to get him. 1, 2, 3 Lillipups. 1, 2 Herdier. And then 1 Scotland. Um, oh, and I don't use these Pokemon in black and white, so I'm gonna butcher the names. Minichino. 2 of these guys, and its evolutionary form just 1. Genichio? I don't know. Again, I don't use them. I don't. Not one bit. Not at all. No. No. Not at all. So, and then I got a bunch of energies, and then with that, I also got trainer cards, which I'm not going to go through because I don't want to bore you too much with time. But you know what I found really interesting is now they give you a coin to flip, which is pretty cool. That's a cool looking coin. And then damage counters. I assume they're damage counters and like being poisoned and sleeped and stuff like that, or whatever. So that's pretty good. So that's what I got. I'm going to try to coerce some of my friends into playing this game, and I know 1 or 2 of them will. If you guys want to, and if I pick up the game and figure out how to play this better, let me know, and maybe we can record some of the matches. Maybe. It's up to you guys. If you don't want to, just say, nah, I'm not interested, or don't say anything at all. If I get, let's say, at least 7 people that say they want to see the matches, then I'll do it. But besides that, I probably won't. So if 7 people say they want to see the matches, I'll go for it. But that also depends if I can get my friends into it, because I know I can peer pressure one of them in. I know I can. Peer pressure is an excellent tool when using your friends. It's not bad when you're with your friends, okay? Not bad. And then I have to relearn this. But please tell me, for those of you that... Ooh. Yeah. Never mind. And, oh, right here. I found it really interesting. Before we go, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Is they gave you this big-ass board to work with. And then on the back, I guess these are the rules. I haven't even looked. I'm going to have to... Is it the game rules? How to win the game to become a Pokemon... Okay, I'm going to have to read this because this basically gives you the rules. Which is good because I need to relearn the rules. But yeah, if you guys know if any of those cards are good, rare at all, if any of them are worth my time, let me know. I'm going to first make a fire deck, and then I'm going to go for a psychic deck, and then move on from there. We'll see. So with that said, I'm going to end this video here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.